When we made the first Waikiki PD, I heard about this thing called the Bechdel test. I had no idea what it was. When I heard what it was, I was shocked. I didn't think or realize that we would actually have to have some sort of test for this. So what the Bechdel test is, it asks if a work of fiction has at least two female characters, do they talk to each other in a scene, and if so, is it about something other than a man? And I looked at my work and I realized I think I failed a lot of times throughout my career with that. And then during the production of Waikiki PD, the first movie, I saw that we were going to fail again. And I didn't want that to be the case. I knew I know what it feels like to be portrayed as some stereotype, and some sort of offensive portrayal of somebody that looks like me. And I don't want to perpetuate that kind of thing. It's part of the mission of Org Entertainment for us to be the voice or help support voices that aren't normally heard in regular traditional media. So to me, that includes women, LGBTQ, Asian Americans, Pacific Islanders, and other minorities. I know I'm not all of those things, but I'm trying to give a platform for people like that. And that test just asks for a very, very bare minimum reflection of reality. And it seems crazy that we would have to test for it, but at the same time, if you think about it, most of traditional media, at least in the United States, has been made by white men for white men, and they're not thinking about these things. And I'm not a white man, but I am a man, and like it's not something that I'm always thinking about, but this is something that we should have in our movie, right? Just a little reflection of reality. So I rewrote some scenes, and I made that a priority in the first Waikiki PD. In the second film, just as a natural progression of telling the stories that fit in the world of Waikiki PD, I thought there was a great story to be told with Captain Keawe, played by the amazing Marnie Ramirez. So I wrote in a story about Captain Keawe and her sister and their strained relationship. While the movie is completely ridiculous and I think hilarious, I just wanted you to know that we are more than just these poop jokes and ridiculousness. Underneath all the comedy, there's a little bit more going on, and we're trying to create opportunities for people that aren't normally in front of or behind the camera, and that includes minorities, LGBTQ, women, Asian Americans, Pacific Islanders, Hawaiians, and the list goes on. Pretty much anyone that kind of doesn't have a voice. I'm looking to create opportunities for people to have a voice and to be seen. If this at all sounds interesting to you and you want to be a part of this, I'm humbly asking for you to be a part of this. Right now we have a crowdfunding campaign and we're selling digital copies of our movies, including the upcoming Waikiki PD Part 2, as well as tickets to the premiere. And what we're going to do with these funds is it's going to help us finish the film. So if you want to be a part of this movement, if you want to be a part of this community, if you want to be part of the fun, I invite you to join us and be a part of this crowdfunding campaign. Thank you so much, and I will see you later. Was I recording? Yes, I was recording.